Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Deck here. If you ever did, you do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. While you had to go and push that bell for notifications on so you can get to scoop my newest upcoming videos. Okay, so I'm gonna clarify this article and I'm gonna get it well depth into detail for you guys, and I'm gonna be debunking a few things. I thought that it was actually prudent of me to discuss this topic. Yeah, after Zack Snyder's latest film, let's just say the backlash he has gotten. There's rumors that says that there will be a part 3 of Rebel Moon, New Moon, but Zack Snyder is actually seeing that his creation, his baby, is not following along the categories. Let it be Ben Affleck's farewell movie. Zack Snyder's open to direct another DC movie, but critics have one problem with it. Now let me tell you about one of the problems that critic has before I go down below and discuss the rest. The critics have a problem with it because of his first 2 movies. Yeah, sure, he's worked with Netflix, and Netflix has brought him like a huge opportunity in the past. I mean, Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead was like, it just blew everyone's mind away. But the fact of the matter is, fans urge Zack Snyder for a Ben Affleck movie to bid farewell to his Batman. We need a Batman movie. We need the final Batman movie to close the chapter on Zack Snyder's DC EU. This is the DCEU. Now, some people also have problem with it for number 2 is because James Gunn, like, he already took over DCU. That's fine. The DCEU is an Elseworld project, but the thing is that there's already an Elseworld project, which is the Batman. This is Robert Patterson, but technically Matt Reeves is Batman as we speak. So is this optional? Is it going to be opening? Well, technically it actually is. Now let me show you guys something. Alright, Zack Snyder's tenure in the DC universe has ended after leaving a significant mark with the Snyderverse. Snyder is currently working with Netflix and directed the Rebel Moon franchise and animated series Twilight of the Gods. Snyder said he loves Frank Miller's The Dark Knight to return and would direct it and give him a chance. Farewell for Ben Affleck's one. Ben Affleck needs a solo movie. We all seriously need that. And if Zack Snyder is given the chance to direct it, it's going to be dark as hell. So Zack Snyder's DC tenure is over as it seems, but he is yet to move on from a glorious legacy he had forged in the DC universe. A director has somewhat given the studio an identity while creating his own universe, as we know as the Snyderverse. Currently, Snyder is working with Netflix, but he will go back to DC in a heartbeat. So he said that out loud in an interview. Zack Snyder will go back to the DC in a heartbeat. Okay, so if he goes back there, obviously it's going to be about the Snyderverse. It's going to be DC. I'm not sure if they're going to go. It's not going to be a DCU. It's going to be DCEU, most likely. And if he's working with Netflix, then he's going to be partnering up with Netflix. Zack Snyder and Netflix, they're going to be working together on this. So yeah, there's more I want to read too. Alright, for you guys. Oh yeah, he did talk about, alright, right now Zack Snyder has been in huge conflict with critics as his Rebel Moon franchise has been critical bomb. So he is aware that it did terrible inside the box office, not only in the box office, but like the ratings, the views, especially on IMDb, I believe that's what it's called. It was low score. Okay, critic bomb. Also, a Norse mythology-inspired animated series Twilight of the Gods from the director at Netflix recently got the first image, which revealed that he will be with Netflix for quite a while. So yeah, Zack Snyder is going to be with Netflix for a long time. So if he's gonna be in Netflix for a long time, release the Iyer cut, release the Snyder cut, release the Snyderverse, possibly the Justice League. Can he pull off the Justice League? That is the main idea, if he can or not. If he pulls it off, then that means, let's just say that Snyderverse will have to get the license to Netflix a little bit so that they can actually make more of DC movies, or they just want to make one DC movie and that's Batman movies. But like I said before, Zack Snyder says that he will be willing to come back and make some DC movies. So yeah, what if he makes a movie that he brings out Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow? You never know. Anything like that could happen, like seriously. And Netflix will be even more bigger than ever. Zack Snyder would direct The Dark Knight Returns. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. And some people talk about Frank Miller a little bit. So, alright. For The Dark Knight Rises, starring as Batman, Snyder adopted the essence of BVS Dawn of the Justice. He didn't hesitate to put DC's mightiest heroes in a pit of enmity, moral enmity. Quite Miller as the movie has brought the death of The Dark Knight Returns, animated 2012 by Jay Olivia. He's gonna bring that to life in a live action film. Sure, there may have been an anime film, but come on, seriously? The Justice League was like an animated TV series. He brought that to life. Like, that movie is 4 hours long, over 4 hours movie long. It took me 2 days to finish that movie when I first bought it. Alright, so Zack Snyder feels there is more to the comic book series, and he would direct the movie if he gets a call from DC. Everyone's rooting for him. Everyone wants him back in the DC because that's his movies, that's his forte. Alright, so, however, it is unlikely that he will return to DC anytime soon, as James Gunn's for plans in the future, and he's referring to Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. Basically, Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck were fired from the DCU courtesy of James Gunn, because, well, James Gunn is, well, it's his new baby, it's his DCU. Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck will be willing to work with Zack Snyder. Hell yeah, they will be. I mean, we had The Man of Steel, we had Aquaman, we had 2 movies of Aquaman, a solo movie of Aquaman. We necessarily don't really need The Flash that much, because, I mean, we had a bloody TV series of The Flash. We already know, like, the whole lore and the story of it on the CW. Yeah, seriously. You guys want to check out The Flash? CW TV series? Basically, it's like the same thing, I guess, of the story, you could say. Exactly what happened. Well, kind of what happened. We didn't get to see Green Arrow. We only got to see Michael Keaton's Batman. And it's debatable. People keep on saying that, I guess you could say Michael Keaton's Batman is the best Batman, but in my eyes, it has to be Ben Affleck and Christian Bale. I cannot choose between the two. Alright, so, of course, fans won. Now, Zack Snyder will direct The Dark Knight Returns if given the chance to do it. I would do that tomorrow. That's exactly what Zack Snyder said. But, yeah, I think I follow this dude still. He's verified already? When did he verify himself? That's weird. Anyways. Alright, so, this was what I was talking about for you guys. Well, it's unlikely that Warner Brothers would consider Snyder to be part of the DC, which I said. Fans have urged the director to come back to the studio, perhaps for one movie to bid farewell to Affleck's Batman. So, can we at least have one last movie, Ben Affleck's Batman? Snyder was yet to make a solo Batman movie. but his tenure abruptly ended. Now fans are singing the tune for Snyder for another DC movie from him. So here's the thing. It's solely up to Warner Brothers whether or not they'll say, yeah, you can make a farewell for the Snyderverse. If Warner Brothers disagree, if they say no, Zack Snyder has Netflix on his side. Yeah, seriously. And a lot of DC movies and TV shows are already streaming on Netflix right now as we see. So basically, Netflix is siding with Zack Snyder. They're saying that if you want to create another DC movie which stars Ben Affleck as Batman, let's do it. Let's put all our money and efforts into it. If they do that, then who knows what else they could do. They could probably even make Justice League Part 2 and 3. But yeah, other than that, what do you guys think about this? I think this is amazing and awesome just reading this. Hopefully it'll come true. I'm going to be keeping up doing research, and I'm going to be talking to my other sources about this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, so and yes, of course, I'll see you all in the next one.